Welcome to the Self-Belief Podcast, the show that we shift your self-belief in, because self-belief shifting shifts everything. Just Being You, my long-awaited book, is now live on Amazon. The links are all down below. Welcome back to the Self-Belief Podcast. I'm Jenny Field, your self-belief expert. Today, I want to talk to you about something that affects so many people, often without them even noticing. It's the patterns of behaviour we develop when we've been in unhealthy relationships. Now, when I say unhealthy, I mean relationships that leave you feeling drained, anxious, or unsure of yourself, rather than supported and safe. They can be romantic, friendship, family, or even work relationships. The common thread is that your needs are not as important as someone else's. So what is an unhealthy relationship? It's one where there's a constant imbalance. Maybe you find yourself walking on eggshells, afraid of saying the wrong thing. That your needs are pushed to one side, whilst theirs always come first. Or maybe you've started to change who you are just to keep the peace. And I know it doesn't start out that way. Often it creeps in slowly, a few comments here and a bit of control there, until you're left doubting yourself. You tell yourself, maybe it is me, maybe I am too sensitive. And before you know it, you've lost sight of who you are. How do these pattern forms? Well, it's where it gets interesting. Because when you're in an unhealthy relationship, your brain and body goes into survival mode. You start adapting to stay safe. If expressing your feelings leads to conflict, your brain learns, don't speak up, it's safer that way. If saying no causes an issue for someone else, your brain learns, keep everyone happy, even if it hurts me. Those responses become habits. They become automatic and subconscious. And that's how survival patterns are formed. This isn't a weakness. It's your nervous system protecting you. Because your brain's job is to keep you safe. Not happy, safe. Over time, your brain starts to believe that being quiet, overgiving, or walking on eggshells is just what keeps you safe, even after the relationship ends. Because when that relationship ends, your body doesn't instantly know that you're safe. Your conscious mind might think that you are, but your subconscious and your body is still wired for danger. So feeling calm can actually feel strange and even unsafe. Being shown kindness might make you anxious because your system is just not used to that and doesn't know how to react. You might even find yourself going back into unhealthy relationships, not because you want to, but because that's what feels familiar and therefore safe. The brain knows how to manage that. And that's the part most people don't understand. Your body isn't addicted to the person, it's addicted to the pattern. Until you teach your nervous system that peace is safe, the familiar of unhealthy relationships will always feel easier than the unknown of healthy ones. So how to start unlearning these patterns? And the first step with everything is always awareness. Start noticing your reactions. When you feel that urge to fix something, to apologise or to keep the peace, pause and ask yourself, what am I afraid will happen if I don't behave this way? That question creates space. And in that space, that pause, You get to choose to make a new choice, one that builds true safety. From there, you start rebuilding self-belief, step by sustainable step. Maybe you set a small boundary and keep it. Maybe you rest when your body says no. Maybe you remind yourself every single day, my needs matter too. Because each time you do, your brain starts to rewire itself. It learns that being honest about your needs, your feelings, doesn't lead to rejection. That calm is a safe feeling. That love doesn't mean losing yourself to someone else's needs. Because you're not broken. And if you recognize yourself in this, please hear this from me. You're not broken. You're not wrong, difficult or stupid. You are someone whose nervous system has adapted to survive. Those patterns you developed were your way of staying safe in a world that didn't feel safe at the time. But now you get to teach your brain something new. You get to choose peace over chaos. You get to choose truth over silence. And you get to come home to who you are again. Healing does take time, but it starts the moment you decide that you, yes, you, matter. Because the more you unlearn the patterns that once protected you, the more you remember who you really are underneath it all. That's the way to heal. Having been through all of this myself, and I'm still on my journey, but I cannot tell you what an amazing feeling it is to love yourself. And if this conversation is something you recognize in yourself and you're ready to explore how those patterns might still be showing up in your life, my one-to-one self-belief coaching is a safe and powerful space to do that. And together, we'll uncover what's been holding you back and rebuild your confidence from the inside out. Because you don't have to keep repeating what hurts you. Change begins when you say yes to yourself. Until next time, take care of you and just keep building that self-belief. Thanks for listening today. If you'd like to know more, you can find all the links down below. Oh, and don't forget to press subscribe so you can catch the next one. See you soon.